la esposa del señor Crowley.
Crowley. I love how you're dressed. He is
bridges. We're building and maintaining military installations. Which one do you think?
Elderly, can you tell us if the Medicare will continue for generations?
You guys want to get up? Come on up. Hey, settle down. Come to you. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mary.
As a cowgirl, she grew up on a ranch. And they have a lot of land. I wouldn't want you to take my leg or my arm. You know, 11-year-olds think differently. They just, you know, and again, despite our warts and the problems with Medicare and Social Security, this land, despite our racism, despite it, right? But it sounds so simplistic, but really that's what my constituents want to know. Why do we find the money for this when you can't find the money to do that? The cost of living increase is negative. Because of the cost of living. And I know New York is different. We'll talk about that in a second. But because of federal law, the law that Congress passed, your Social Security to health. I know it's not a lot, but when you look at it, now Mitch McConnell, I don't know if it's racism or whatever, but he has said publicly. So one of the last times I was here, I was talking about that. And this is a good example. The stock market, in my opinion, is what we call legalized gambling, cap on our spending. The reason is the debt ceiling, the lifting of the debt ceiling was not to pay for future spending. And he wanted the 13 colonies to assume all the debts together. And Hamilton and Jefferson hated each other. They couldn't, and it won't happen while I'm president. But where would we be today without Social Security and without Medicare? Great things about America. We are not judged by one person. We are not judged by these are loyal, young American men and women who are dying like the President of the United States. That is their sole purpose. I'm going to come, this gentleman, and I'm going to come over here, okay? So it's me.
Only to maintain their wealth and the wealth of other wealthy people.
I mean, because we produce in New York City 1 out of every 6 doctors in the United States today. We tax more. I've had people, there's a guy named Jeff Garral. He owns Meadowlands Racetrack. He's a big Democrat. And God bless him. I don't begrudge that. But only in a country like America can you do that. I'm going to tell you,